Hi, this is Alessandro for Production Experts here. In this video I would like to show you how to use exciters and saturation in a not-so-usual context, that is orchestral mixing, using plugins from Slate Digital All Access Bundle. The first example is an action cue taken from a fantasy soundtrack that I wrote some time ago. The arrangement includes a full string section, horns and low brass playing the theme, some trumpet calls, woodwind runs and big percussions. After coming back to the mix, I felt the need to have more definition and punch, so I started loading the virtual mix rack and I inserted the virtual channel set on tube console and full drive, the Hollywood processor to add saturation, the revival exciter, and a trimmer to compensate volume changes. The key here consists in making subtle changes to add the amount of processing needed to obtain the results without altering excessively the sound of the orchestra. I set the saturator to a point where the LED starts gleaming, keeping the mix between 30 and 40%. I then used the shimmer control in Revival to add some sparkle to the highest parts and just a touch of thickness to enhance the percussions. Next, I added the virtual tape machine, set on 15 inch per second and FG456 tape without changing anything else. As you can hear, this processor has a color of its own, making the low end more focused. I didn't push the input because I just needed the subtle color added by the tape. Let's listen to the example one more time, without and with processing. This is the typical case where the processing becomes really evident when you bypass the plugins, which is exactly what I needed. A subtle processing that works as icing on a cake. You don't necessarily need it, but when you add it, everything tastes better. The second example is from the same soundtrack, but the character is glorious and grandiose. I felt the need of more top end, so I added the Fresh Air plugin to the previous processing. Fresh Air reproduces the high-frequency exciter effect usually obtained with Dolby A cards. Again, I tried not to overuse it, added some mid-air to get more presence and just a touch of a high air to highlight the rosing of the string bows. Here is the example without and with processing. To find out more on how to use exciters and saturation in orchestral mixing, head over to the Production Experts blog where you can read the full article. Thanks for watching.